What's going on, everybody? The Scenes Podcast, episode 27. We're
Bingo.
back with another banger for you guys today. We got another episode of talking about footy today. We're going to dive into Champions League predictions as well as a recap of kind of what's happened. We're going to dive into Premier League, Serie A, La Liga. We're going to talk about all the different leagues right now, what's been going on.
Oh
We're going
yeah.
to dive. A big topic today is going to be what was it? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer
Get him
potentially
out.
getting
Get him
sacked
out.
soon. Manchester United struggles. Ronaldo bailing them out, and also with uh, Spurs right now with Nuno getting sacked for Antonio Conte mid-season.
It's terrible. So before we get into the video, everyone make sure to drop a follow on TikTok at Scenes Podcast. Make a follow the IG Scenes Podcast the Scenes underscore TV. Subscribe, like the video, comment, and hit the notification bell so you see when our videos are posted. But so yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna talk about the Premier League first. So currently in the Premier League, we have I think Chelsea's top of the table. Yeah, Chelsea's top of the table with Liverpool in second, City in third, West Ham in fourth, and Man United in fifth. After an electric start to the Man United season too, they were top of the table through I think about the first 5 weeks. Shit at the fan. Also, my Evertonians, they've lost 3 straight after a great start to the season.
What
But
did we say about Damari Gray
no,
from the beginning?
he's our best player of the season.
Yeah,
I
you were
love
scared
him.
that you were scared that he was gonna tank after the first like 2 weeks.
Yeah, because he's got a history of that actually. When he went to Leverkusen, that was his most recent club. The first like 4 or 5 games of the season, he was a menace. He was actually looking great, and then he just sucked after that. And the club before that too, I think he struggled with that. But this season he's been great. I can't complain. We've been struggling with a lot of injuries. No DLC as of recently. Decore recently out too. Dina was scratched up for a little bit. I believe he's coming back. We got Gylfi Sigurdsson, the child toucher.
Jesus Christ, Prison FC.
Yeah, Prison FC. He will be playing with Henry Ruggs, different football, but still will be with him.
Lucas Hernandez is also in prison as well, huh?
Yeah, it's been unfortunate. But yeah, I think a big topic's Man U. Ole's been absolutely horrible, I guess. Ronaldo's like keeping that team afloat by definitely keeping that team afloat. What do you think about that?
The thing is with Man United is that Ronaldo's shining through all the chaos right now. I feel like him and you know what's interesting? They only changed the system the last game in a game where they absolutely needed to win, or else he was getting the sack. They changed from they usually play a four back, and then they lost like three in a row, I think, or they just had bad performances after bad performances. They changed to a 3-4-3, I believe, and they played like Bruno out of position and like right forward, and they played Ronaldo up top with Cavani, and it seemed to work. And a little magic from Ronaldo basically kept Ole, like saved Ole his job. You've got El Sacico this past weekend, Spurs against United, and Nuno has been the Spurs fans have been calling for his head ever since maybe even a month ago. Like it's just so difficult to sack a manager so early into a season when you come in with so much hope and so much promise. But you know, it was time that for him to go. Antonio Conte coming in,
Great manager.
basically, yeah, Antonio Conte, easily the best manager on the market right now, the most respected and accomplished manager. Easily, he's done so well in his career as a manager. Also as a player back in the day, my fellow Italian. What's it? So this past weekend it was 3-0 Man United, but coming into the game, it was so highly anticipated because it was two teams with both managers on the hot seat, and like it's called El Sacrio for a reason. Ole wins 3-0, he keeps his job. Nuno loses 3-0, he loses his job, and then that's just the way football goes. But it was basically like a Champions League final for both of those teams because whoever lost was losing their manager. Like for the coaches, I should say.
You just referred to Spurs, Man United, two teams in the
Yeah.
shitter as the Champions League final, which is
No,
absurd.
as a metaphor for you win or you go home.
I'm playing,
Literally.
man. But we got Manchester Derby actually tomorrow, 8:30 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
City's probably gonna dismantle United. I don't think they stand a chance, even though I do like United a lot. I don't see it happening.
No,
But and
no,
also
no.
talking about Tottenham a little bit, Tottenham started the season 3-0, but all three 1-0
Yeah.
victories that they shouldn't have won. Realistically, you look at those games, you watch those games. Tottenham looked like shit. Like they did not look good at all.
Well,
So
I got a one of my teammates is a Spurs fan, and he was basically telling
unfortunate.
me like, yeah, unfortunate for sure. He's basically telling me like they brought in Nuno. The whole purpose of bringing in Nuno was to implement like this attacking style of football after they had 2 years of or a year and a half of Jose Mourinho, where Mourinho was basically playing two banks of four and just parking buses like every week. And Spurs fans were sick and tired of seeing that. But then you bring a Nuno, expecting an attacking, progressive style of football, and then it's basically the same outcome. So I think that's what Spurs fans were mostly fed up with was that it's not necessarily it is also obviously the results and they haven't won anything, but it's more so like how Nuno approached games was so like defensive when you just expected something to completely different from that kind of manager. And but now the thing is though, you bring in a guy like Antonio Conte, who's also a pretty defensive manager as well. Usually plays in a 3-5-2. Um, and he's got a short list of players that he wants to bring in that are fucking very, very pricey. Like he wants Varela from
Box
Inter.
office, which isn't Barella recently signed a new contract this week.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. But his short list, I think it was like Frank Kessie, which is very possible because he's on a 1 year deal. I think AC Milan might try to sell him this winter instead of losing him for free.
He won't resign.
No, I mean I don't think he'll resign. I think he's got. I think he's looking for too much money. He's either gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to go to a team like PSG next summer. PSG is going to be absolutely insane if they get Frank Kessie.
Fuck
The one thing
PSG.
they're missing,
Fuck
the one thing they're
PSG.
missing in their midfield is a guy like Kessie. And then if they get him, they would be absolutely unbelievable. That starting lineup would be like one of the best we've ever seen. But yeah, no, Antonio Conte. The thing with him is that he comes into a team. The thing is, the important thing that we need to realize here is that Antonio Conte didn't take the job in the summer when they offered it to him. That was because, from what I've heard, he had it was an abrupt ending at Inter Milan last season. Like he came off from winning the league into basically cutting ties with them altogether, and he wasn't ready to move on. And also, they weren't convinced of Conte because when Conte signs for a new club, he brings a lot of baggage and he brings a lot of demands as well. He basically says, if you bring me into your team, you need to give me this specific amount of funds to bring in the players I want to bring in. And he demands top quality players. You've seen him do that at Inter. He brought in Hakimi, he brought in Lukaku, he brought in very expensive players, like players that are top notch. Yeah, and like I said, his short list now is to bring in Barella, Kessie, but I think Bastoni and Skriniar as well. He wants to bring in a bunch of old Inter players.
Yeah. I mean, for
But
good reason
yeah,
though. That intern team did amazing things last season. They clearly run Milan. AC Milan is a joke of a club. They suck. They're horrid.
yeah, okay.
I mean,
Well,
they they haven't
do you
lost
want
a
to talk about
match.
Milan?
You were
You want to
telling
talk
me.
about Milan a bit this season?
Yeah, we could we could talk about I want to talk about a few more things in the Premier League, then we can move to Serie A. Arsenal. I'm actually pretty surprised they turned their season around a lot. Currently sitting at
Mm.
sixth on the Premier League table after losing their first 3 games, all on pretty heart-wrenching defeats. They've been unbeaten in their last 5, possibly even more. But three wins, 2 draws. They're winning games they need to. They still have a negative goal differential. Unfortunately,
Well, the thing is, it's first 3 games of the season. They played
Brentford.
Brentford. Brentford was the first game, which obviously they should have won,
It
but
was
they
written
didn't.
in the stars for them to lose.
That was yeah. And then they played Chelsea and Man City back-to-back weeks, and like for me, that's 3-0. That's 0-3 written all over it. Like if you lose that first game,
Yeah, for sure.
Chelsea and Man City have been two of the strongest teams this year, along with Liverpool. Um, But yeah, Arsenal are turning around. Emil Smith Rowe didn't get the call up to the national team though yesterday, which is a bit surprising because he's had a great season so
Great
far.
season.
Yeah.
Unreal stuff by him. I'm a big fan of Emmy Smith. Shout out to my brother who's an Arsenal fan. He always
Mm.
preaches how Arsenal players are that good when they're sometimes not, but Emmy Smith Rowe,
Usually not.
I'll give
Yeah.
it to him. He's a quality player, definitely quality
Yeah.
player. It's just
Definitely.
I'm just sad Everton's so injured because they'd be fighting for that spot too. They've dropped three in a
Mm.
row now. And it's like three in a row, and we don't have any of our fucking players, so we have no chance. Like
Yeah.
Richarlison came back last
Everton.
week at least, so looking into this week with some upside. We could talk about the games real quick too. Today recently finished Villa Southampton. Southampton comes up with a 1-0 dub. The City Derby, that City Manchester Derby, Everton Tottenham. We should win that game. West Ham Liverpool. I'm just stating the big matches. Leeds Leicester should be a good game, but other than that, there's nothing really crazy. Yeah, that's about it. You got any predictions for that? Let's hear it. Man City versus United.
I'm gonna go with a 2-2 draw.
Okay, I like
I
that. I
think
like that.
yeah, I think Man United are riding their high horse right now after the past couple games. You got like the what was it, the Spurs game? They won 3-0 and Ronaldo scored 2 goals. And then you have Ronaldo saved them in the last gasp against
Nope.
Atlanta as
Nope.
well. So I mean, I think they've been doing pretty well, and they'll play good enough to get a draw, like with some magic from Ronaldo to save them.
I mean, I do want United to win, but I think City may expose them pretty badly. We'll see though.
Chances are you're probably right. City have been unbelievable this season. So
Oh yeah, also want to bring up Brighton. Brighton's been unbelievable too this year.
where are they in the table right now?
Uh, they're 8 right now, exceeding
Yeah,
all expectations.
well, they're not
Yeah,
expected. They're expected to fight relegation every season. So
yeah. Let's see. They have a shit ton of draw. Yeah, they have 4 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses.
another thing I want to talk about is well, actually, let's finish predictions for this weekend. Actually, I forgot all about it. What's the next game?
Do we want to go through all the games or just like the bigger games?
Any big ones specifically? I haven't really looked.
West Ham Liverpool was quite big.
It's a big game. That's
Yeah.
a big game. That's a top four teams fighting it out. I'm gonna go Liverpool, and Liverpool are actually my favorites to win the league this year. I think they have been the best team, pretty easily.
They're
Yeah,
not
I
even
mean,
the best. Not even the best team in the city. Evertonians.
I actually think they're the best team in the world right now. I think they've been unreal. Yeah,
Okay.
I think they've been unbelievable. Mo Salah is honestly deserving of a Ballon d'Or. He's the most informed player in the world right now. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Liverpool run away with this. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a three-headed race. Obviously, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool. I personally think Liverpool is the strongest of the three there. They've been they've been unreal in their Champions League group. AC Milan, Porto, Atletico is the group of death, and they've been easily the strongest team. They have 12 points of 4 games. AC Milan actually gave them their best game though. 2-1 at halftime. Milan were winning, and then they obviously second half they just had no match at Anfield. Is just so hard to play them.
Didn't they have a red card that game? Or
No, we got a red. We might have, I don't remember, but I know we got a red against Atletico in like the 30th minute, and then Atletico went on to beat us 2-1, scoring 2 goals in 90 plus minutes.
it's unfortunate. All right, let's move on. Everton Tottenham. Well, we could call that a pretty
Small game, small game. I would say two subpar teams, especially Everton, probably one of the worst teams in the league. Everton probably lucky to squeak away with to lose by less than 3 goals. Antonio Conte probably going to completely expose them. Probably going to sit in 5 back. 7-1 prediction.
all right. Unfortunate. Nick has developed some serious dumbass syndrome in himself. Someone's absolutely blasting music too. We love that.
Yeah. I don't know if this is going to end anytime soon, to be honest with you.
All right. Well, that's fine. All right. So Everton Tottenham. I'm gonna say my
And it's my
boys win.
roommate as well. It is 100% my roommate Braden playing the music in the shower right now.
Okay. I'm gonna take Everton 1-0. We move.
Sham.
Also, I want to talk about one thing. Mo Salah's got 10 goals this season. Unreal stuff.
How many games?
10 10-10. I'm not sure how many he's played, but there's 10 games.
My prediction for that, he'll beat the all-time record for goals this season.
Oh, hot take.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the record is. So what do we want to talk
I
about?
think it is. I think it's between like 28 and 32 from Henry. He has the record.
Okay. Paulie P's in first with assists
No,
7.
I actually don't remember. Never mind. Not Henry. Paulie P.
Shout out to my boy Decore. He's got 4 assists. He hasn't played in 2 weeks. I mean, top quality player. You love to see it. Great midfielder.
Yeah, Paul Pogba. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he leaves Manchester United this season after what's been happening.
Oh yeah. They suck. All right. So what do you want to talk about Serie A now?
I just want to bring up the fact that AC Milan are one of the best teams in Europe right now.
Yeah, but they suck. They're not making it out of their Champions League group.
Okay. We need to talk about this one
Excuses
because
inbound.
having 1 point after 4 games does not really reflect on how well they've been playing. If you've actually watched them, leading Liverpool at halftime at Anfield, leading Atletico Madrid for 91 minutes, conceding a shit handball penalty, as well as playing with 10 men for 70 of those 90 minutes, and playing against Porto the first game. We got outplayed, but second game we deserved to win. We had a goal by Zlatan, which was ruled offside, which is very questionable. AC Milan have 10 wins, 1 draw in Serie A this season, tied with Napoli for first. Napoli's beating us on goal differential. That's why they're first. But for me, AC Milan's the best team in the Serie A right now. We've had convincing wins over Roma and teams like I think we might have tied Juve a few weeks ago, but Juve's been very disappointing this season.
Without Ronaldo, they're nothing.
They've been pretty bad this year. It's going to be a learning curve without Ronaldo this year, and Dybala's been battling some injuries. They just haven't been very good defensively. They've conceded, I think, 15 goals thus far in the first 10 games, or 11 games, which is one of them. I think it's their worst defensive start in the past 15 years or something, because Juve are used to being the best defensive team, honestly, in the world, with Bonucci and Chiellini back there for over a decade. So for them to be playing the way they are, I mean,
yeah, they're in 10th right now. That's unbelievable.
They've been horrible this season.
I don't know if you recall at the beginning, during the Euros, I told you Napoli is my favorite Italian team.
You did because of Piotr Zielinski
and Milik. I don't think he's there anymore. But I
think he's on loan at Marseille right now.
Oh, you're right. And I'm also a big fan of Insigne. So they do lead.
He was unbelievable. Insigne was unbelievable at the Euros.
Napoli's actually #1 on goal differential. Get shit on.
I said that already. Way to repeat my stat.
Get shit on though. We could talk about the Farmers League too. PSG.
League One.
PSG sucks. They're not winning.
PSG's been struggling. They've been struggling to get results in League One.
They won their first 7 games or some shit, and now they suck.
Yeah, they've been struggling recently to get wins.
Yeah, they're struggling, but they're 10-1-1.
No, but if you look at the games, they've been squeaking away last minute goals, 2-1 games.
Yeah, they've not been doing that the entire season actually too. That is true.
They're gonna win the league too. I think Messi didn't play against Leipzig yesterday. I actually watched Leipzig PSG yesterday, and it was a cracking game. Last minute penalty for Leipzig against. And I don't know if you saw what's been going on. If you watched the game or not, but Neymar was barking in the ear of I think his name is Dominic Szoboszlai. This kid is so obnoxious sometimes.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. The guy from Hungary, right?
Hungarian kid. He scored a brilliant penalty in the 92nd minute or something, and Donnarumma almost got to it as well. Donnarumma saved 1 penalty in the first half against Leipzig, the same yesterday, or was it yesterday or 2 days ago? And he almost saved 2 in a row, bro. He's easily the best goalkeeper in the world.
I mean,
He's the best. He's the best penalty saving goalkeeper in the world. No question about it.
you could call him the best goalkeeper in the world, but when he currently backs up Chico Keylor Navas
He doesn't. He doesn't back him up.
in league play, doesn't he?
No, I mean, I don't know. I think they both play. I
In the
think
beginning of the season, it was Keylor
it
Navas,
was
surely.
it was Kellen. Yeah, it was. But I mean, that's expected though. He's been there longer, and Donnarumma though he's been playing all the Champions League matches, rightfully so, because he's just a better goalkeeper.
He's the Champions League keeper. They feel bad.
Yeah.
We could
I feel
talk about
bad.
the Canadian R9, Jonathan David, leading league on in goals right now. Shout out to him and shout out to AA Night Skills. I know he's watching. I know he's tuned in.
Dude, Jonathan Davis. I hope he gets another inform for FIFA sake because he's unreal.
Yeah. So do we even want to talk about the Bundesliga? It's a shit league. I haven't looked at the table, but I could guarantee Bayern's in first.
You got to play. How loud you got to play the fucking music?
Bro, I gotta wake up somehow. Do you have an extra white shirt?
I do.
May I use it for
Yeah.
Is that your roommate?
Yes, that is my
What a
roommate.
guy.
Shout out to Braden.
So we could talk about La Liga too. Actually, let's go. Let's look at some of the stats.
La Liga, I think Real Madrid top the table right now. I think Barcelona are in 8th place. They also sacked Koeman. That's a good thing to bring up because Xavi's now the new coach. He just got announced recently, and it was made official today, I believe.
Yep, it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently Real Sociedad is in first, but they do have a game in hand on the top four. The other top 4 teams. They have 25 points. Madrid, Seville have 24 on 11 games. Atletico has 22, also on 11 games. So it's pretty cracking up there. It's quite a close.
Where's Real Madrid? What did you say?
They're second,
Okay.
and then Barcelona is at 9th, but they're also on 11 games. So
Shocking from them. They're so shit.
quite a few teams on 11 games. Also, oh my God, I didn't. This was a few weeks ago, but at one point in the La Liga season, they had like 10 match days within 10 like I think it was 10 consecutive days with games on them, or like 9 out of 10 days had games on. Yeah,
For what, La Liga or?
just La Liga.
Really? So they just spread the games out during the week?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I remember I was looking at it. I want to say it's about 4 weeks ago now, but it was quite eventful. Let's see the league leaders. Oh, Karim Benzema has been unreal this year. Absolutely on another level, leading the league in goals and assists currently. Shout out to Benzema. Quality player. It's what it does.
Vinicius has actually been really, really good this year.
Vinicius is second in goals with 7.
He's been unreal. He's one of those players that always had so much potential, but you never really knew if he was going to fulfill it because he just didn't have any end product.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like, you can see that he's just worked on it so much, and he's just such a good player now. Like, he's actually like a fucking quality player now. He actually scores goals. He has end product. He's so electric on the field, bro. Like, he reminds me.
A young Neymar.
Yeah, he does. He really does. That's such a good comparison because it's an obvious comparison though with the Brazilian left winger.
Yeah.
But he's so flashy and he's just he's also the thing is though that Neymar never was. He's very, very direct in the way he plays. He's very explosive and powerful the way he runs. Neymar was never really that. Neymar was just very, very tricky on the ball and just he had a good pace and he had
You could
great
point
skill,
to more of a Ronaldo then too.
like an R9.
No, like Cristiano. Cristiano is quite powerful when he runs and stuff.
Yeah. No, I think Neymar is the right comparison, but it's just that Vinicius has just a little bit more of that. I don't know what it is. It's just like the way his mindset is to go to goal now. Neymar was never really that. Neymar was never really like he's always been a little bit of a showboater, you know, and that's kind of what Vinicius was last year. And now this year, Vinicius he wants to score goals and it's great.
And Vinicius got picked apart last year. I think he had 3 goals in league last year throughout the entire season. And I mean, he's
now he's
shown
been
out.
unreal.
He's
What
7
a player he's turning into be.
doubled his tally from last year. Serginho Dest is third in assists in La Liga too.
Shout out the
American.
American.
Yeah.
He's actually Dutch, but he just plays for the U.S. national team.
American.
We'll take him.
American. Also, this is very off topic. Shout out to Johnny Cash, the Aston Villa right back who changed his nationality from England to Polish, and now
Not Johnny Cash, you idiot.
What?
It's not Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash is the singer.
No, yeah, I think you're
Matty
right.
Cash.
Matty Cash. I was saying it. I was like, this sounds a little off.
This shit's going on TikTok for sure.
All right, come on. That was like 2 weeks ago. We haven't done a soccer episode in weeks.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever talked about Matty Cash on our channel once.
No, but it's something I have to say because he's now Poland's right back, and Poland never had a fucking right back.
Look at you have. What do you mean, Lucas Piszczek?
He played more of a wing back, center back. Yeah, he played all over the field.
Lucas Piszczek, legend.
Yeah, Błaszczykowski also.
Yes, what a player.
Lewandowski. All right, so let's move to Champo. We got match week 5 for Champions League coming up November 23rd. So we got about 2 weeks on that. And then another 2 weeks after that, we're gonna have match day 6. So we could go through match day 5 if you want. We got Chelsea Juventus, quality game.
Chelsea Juve. I'm gonna go Chelsea. Chelsea have been top 2 team in the Prem this season, so and Juve has been actually shite, so I would definitely go Chelsea.
Actually, I'm just gonna go through all these games because why not? Dynamo Kiev versus Bayern. Bayern's gonna expose them. No question.
One thing I want to talk about Bayern. Bayern was probably the strongest team in Europe, maybe up to 2 weeks ago, right? They were basically spotless in their league and in Champions League as well. Then they lost 5-0 to Mönchengladbach, right? I think it was them. 5-0 at half. It was like 3-0 at halftime. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I've never seen Bayern get shit on that badly. Unreal stuff. But they'll be back. I think that was their first loss in all competition this season across any form of gameplay in Europe.
I think it was, yeah.
We have Villarreal,
and that was I think that was in a cup as well. It wasn't even in the league.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that. Villarreal, Man United. Oh man, the hair is shocking right now. Nick made his comment that I look like a TikTok boy in the beginning of this before the podcast.
Hair, I kind of too. But what else? Man United, Villarreal. Unai Emery is the coach of Villarreal. He was the leading candidate to get the Newcastle job. We also need to do an episode talking about Newcastle a lot because that's an interesting.
I thought about that one. They got they're playing FIFA career mode and paid for the financial takeover. I mean, what can you expect?
They got 500 million off the rip.
Yeah.
So what I want to talk about, Unai Emery was I think the leading candidate for the Newcastle job, and he basically just said, "No, I'm staying in Spain." So I'm going to take Villarreal because the coach's loyalty.
There's no passion.
And Ole's going to get sacked in the next.
Also, this is a Man United. This is the Europa League rematch of the final, which it already happened once, but this is happening again. I'm going to take
Villarreal won.
Yeah,
Villarreal won, right?
In a crazy game, it went to it came down to the goalies and penalties.
It did, and De Gea missed. Yeah,
electric game. Barcelona versus Benfica.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fucking Portuguese teams always do good in the Champo. Ryan with that.
They do.
It's a good game too. Seville and Wolfsburg. I'm gonna go
Sevilla.
I'm taking Wolfsburg. Love them. I was always a fan of them. I don't know why. I always support.
They've always had like a player or two on their team that were like world class. Like I remember they had De Bruyne years ago.
I don't know. The obvious one. Class, but
De Bruyne was world class.
Well, yeah, but that's like that's the only one.
Okay, but there were other guys. Like I'm pretty sure Mario Gomez played there at some point.
Yeah, he did. Weghorst plays there right now. Right?
Weghorst, the legend.
He's moving to Barcelona next summer, probably.
I think Andre Schürrle played there when he was really good. I am positive he played there. Yeah, he was very good. I forgot about Wolfsburg always had a few cheeky players in their team, like
cheeky little Mario.
Cheeky little Andre Schürrle coming off the wing. You know.
Yeah, I forgot about him actually.
He was a quality player. He went from Wolfsburg to Chelsea. That's when he was at his best.
Okay. All right. We got Malmo and Zenit. Absolutely cracking of a match.
Swedish.
I'm gonna take my boys
Swedish.
from Malmo.
I'll go Zenit just because the Russian Majorska.
It's actually technically Polish.
Well, close.
It's got
close.
a Russian name, but
Yeah, that's why I said it. Yeah.
Shout out Majorska.
Shout out.
Quality.
Sponsor us. Majorska sponsor right here.
We're both not 21. Good fodder. Lille and RB Salzburg. Gonna take Lille.
Yeah. Canadian R9, easy.
Yeah, Canadian R9. Young boys. Shout out to Gylfi Sigurdsson's favorite team and Atalanta.
And Adam Johnson as well. Shout out.
Adam Johnson.
Pedophile FC.
Henry.
What else?
I gotta take the young boys for this reason. Great banter from them.
Who were they playing?
Atalanta.
I'm gonna go Atalanta.
Fucking shit club. They play in Italy.
Dude,
Ajax versus Besiktas. I don't know. How to fuck.
Besiktas. On the transfer market pages, everyone says come to Besiktas.
All right, I'm taking Ajax. They're fucking disgusting.
Yeah, Ajax has been so good this year. I'm gonna go Ajax.
Intern versus Shakhtar Donetsk.
Donetsk.
I can't really see it.
I'll go Inter because Shakhtar's at the bottom of the group. They're shite.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Inter. Sporting versus Dortmund. I'm taking Sporting, even though I like
Sporting. Yep, Sporting. Shout out my Portuguese teams. Friends.
Man City versus PSG.
Oh, the cracking game of the week.
City.
PSG did not impress me when I think I was watching the game yesterday. I think they played 2 days ago against Leipzig. Neymar was shocking, by the way. He was so shit. Did you watch the game?
I did not.
Oh my God, Neymar was just bitching and moaning, bro. He was shocking on the ball. He lost it probably like every other time he touched the ball. He lost it. He was so bad. Mbappe had a bunch of chances he missed. When Alden scored this first goal, basically it tripped over himself and pushed the ball into the net.
Quality player, Genie.
They don't impress me, bro. I'm telling you, PSG are not going to win the Champions this year.
I've been saying it from off rip. I fucking hate PSG. They have such a good team. Like
everyone hates them. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I'm gonna go City as well because PSG. The thing is though, that they won last week. They had that brilliant goal from Messi. Like it takes magic for them to win the game. They're not actually a good team just yet.
How is that a thing though?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
I think it makes a lot of sense here because it happens in every sport when you put too many fucking big name players together in one team. I don't think it always gels. Like there's a lot of egos and the way they want to play. Like Messi wants a free roll going forward. He wants to do whatever he wants. Neymar wants a free roll going forward. Mbappe wants a free roll going forward.
Just let him run around in circles.
Genie is used to being one of the top guys at Liverpool. Like he barely even gets in the team anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just too many big players who are trying to. And you could see on the field, like you see Neymar doesn't get the ball from Mbappe or vice versa. Mbappe is always like, making he looks animated on the field. He looks frustrated because
he doesn't even want to be there.
He doesn't want to be there. First of all, they have him and Neymar have some beef apparently from previous months, like this past summer. Like they don't seem to get along because their egos are both massive egos. And Neymar is really not the same player he used to be anymore. I really don't think Neymar
a fucking Ninja Turtle. So McCrappy. My favorite McDonald's drink.
Michelangelo. What's it called?
Sorry, I just cut you off with that.
Yeah, you're good. But Neymar is just not the same player he used to be. I don't think he impacts the game as much as he used to. And I just don't think that they have the individual talent. They've got the best team in the world, but
roster,
as a team,
player for player.
Yeah, as a team, as a cohesive unit, they don't have it yet. I don't know if it's the manager. I don't think Mauricio Pochettino's has that.
He's a manager that can't win.
Yeah, I don't think he has
He's
that.
not a
I
winning
don't.
manager.
I don't think he has that control over his players. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have that type of like. I think Zidane was able to do it because they all respected him because he was one of the best players to ever live.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Pochettino has that over them. I think Zidane would be a perfect manager for that job. By the way, I think Pochettino's going to get sacked after the season if they don't win it, and I could see Zidane taking that team 100%.
And I think Zidane would also be a good fit because Zidane's been a star player. He played the Galacticos area at Real Madrid, a team full of
Yeah,
star-studded players, and that
yeah.
team was unreal.
Yeah,
And he knows what it takes when you have a team of those caliber players, those many stars. He knows what it takes.
he
I definitely
also
agree with that.
managed Real Madrid. He also managed Real Madrid with all those. What do you have? Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, Isco,
Yeah,
Modric, Cruz. This goes
Ramos.
on. Ramos, Varane,
Mm-hmm.
Casillas, not Casillas, Kevin Navas, like
Figueroa, Calvin
Marcelo,
Navas.
Casemiro. Like that team was absolutely
Casemiro.
stacked. That's probably the best Champions League team I've ever seen. They won 3 in a row.
Yeah, unreal stuff.
It
And then
definitely
four.
was. And
They
he was,
also won 4 out of 5.
yeah, they were unreal. They're the best Champions League run we've ever seen. And if PSG want to emulate that, because they have more talent than that team ever did.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I take that back.
No.
They have a lot of talent, and I think that he's the perfect man for the job. I think Pochettino's going to be done after the season because they're going to be because the payroll is way too high to not win right away. The hierarchy at PSG is not going to allow for an adjustment year. So
Yeah.
And yeah. So
All right, so let's move forward with Champions League games. We have Atletico Madrid versus Milan. Atletico Madrid by 50. 50. 50.
I'm gonna take Milan obviously because it's my fucking team and
they suck.
They've been the second best team in the group.
Not according to the
don't
table.
show it. The table just doesn't show it.
That's all that matters at the end of the day. Liverpool versus Porto.
Liverpool win Champions League this year.
I'm taking Porto as the underdog. Fuck it. Fuck Liverpool.
What's your prediction for winner of Champo?
I believe I may have had United winning Champo in the beginning.
You had a United winning Champo.
I had United winning the league for sure. I don't remember because we made a predictions video. I'm not sure. I said maybe I said Madrid too because I had Madrid winning La Liga as well. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let me take a stab at it. Sheriff Tiraspol to win the Champo.
Who?
Sheriff Tiraspol.
I agree. The Sheriff team that like you've never heard of before.
Yeah, that somehow is not doing terrible and has a chance to make it out of the group. All right, let's finish this and then I'll get my pick. I got to think about it. So Liverpool, Porto. I'm taking Porto as an upset. You're taking Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Club Brugge versus RB Leipzig. I'm taking Leipzig.
Leipzig.
And then Sheriff Tiraspol versus Real Madrid.
Easy, Sheriff.
Easy.
No question.
Madrid. All right, so let's look at the table, the standings. In some of these groups. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this. Man City and PSG are most likely going to make it out. We could talk about this group. Oh, so to be fair, Milan does have a chance to make it out.
The thing, I think I saw this Italian football TV, an Italian Serie A page I follow. They posted like the scenario that Milan needs to make it out, and it's like Milan obviously need to win the last 2 games, but they also need Atletico to get less points than them in these last 2. I think they need Atletico to. They need to beat Atletico by 2 goals for goal differential.
Yeah, currently they're down 1 on goal differential. If they win
them by 2,
yeah, if they win this upcoming game week, they have a chance. And then Porto plays Liverpool. You need Liverpool to win.
We need Liverpool to win both games.
Yeah.
No. We need Liverpool to win 1 game, and then
you play them. Liverpool. You guys play Liverpool. Oh, yeah. Na. Hey, we're
Hey.
completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
No, I think we can do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Liverpool and probably Atletico coming out. It's probably a safe choice on that group. Milan's got a
Okay.
chance.
Yeah, it's definitely a safe choice. Milan, chances are we don't.
No,
So let's dive into like who moving forward past this group stage.
all
Who do you
right.
think is going? Oh, did you not finish the groups yet? No.
Nah, we can finish the groups. I got to think about who I'm gonna have winning. So who do you have? You have Liverpool winning, right?
I think Liverpool is the strongest team right now. If they continue this form, they're gonna win it all.
Okay, that's fair. I think Chelsea is not a bad shout to win the Champo. They've been unreal,
No, definitely Chelsea. I think an English club is gonna win. It's between Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City.
but United,
Yeah, United's not making it out of the group.
they're first in their group, buddy. Buddy. Buddy.
No, they will, but Ronaldo's saving them big time.
It's goat things. Eating grass, doing goat things. You wouldn't get it.
Relax.
You wouldn't
Take
get it.
easy.
You wouldn't
Take
get
it
it.
easy. Take it easy, Lewa. Take
Bing
it.
bong. So I think all four English clubs are gonna make it out of the group. That's what it's looking like. City,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably.
They're all head of the group actually, except Chelsea. Fodder club.
Fodder club. Literally fodder club.
All right, so I'm gonna take my
John.
pick. I don't know if I said it at the beginning of the season, but I'm taking Man U. Ronaldo's gonna win the Champo. Bing bong.
You sticking by that?
Yeah.
Do you think Ole's gonna be there?
Yeah, I think Ole's gonna make it through the season because they could have
No
sacked
way
him.
Ole wins the Champo, bro. There's no way.
They
With
could've-
McFred starting in the midfield.
Fred's a quality player, mate.
McFred.
Fred-
You got
Fred.
McTominay and Fred.
Yeah, quality.
No chance.
DD
There's
there.
absolutely you are out of your depth here. There's no way Man United win the Champions League.
Just watch. I don't know how I didn't get sacked after losing 5-0 to Liverpool, which was the most embarrassing game I've ever watched. It looked like a U10 club playing a club of grown men.
What do you think is going to happen when they meet in the Champions League if they ever do?
No. Hey, fuck.
So you actually think Man United?
I think they got a chance though. I think you're counting them out a
Okay.
little too soon. I
Let's
think they
go
can pull their
through-
shit together.
Let's have rapid fire. Each league, who's winning, top scorer.
Okay. All right. Premier League.
Salah, Liverpool.
Oh, okay. So winner. All right. I'm taking Salah's so far ahead right now. He's 3 goals.
So far,
I'm gonna take Salah and Chelsea though.
okay. Let's
Liga.
go, Liga, PSG, Jonathan David. Go
Yeah,
teams.
I gotta go with the same thing.
Fucking
Jonathan
Canadian
David.
R9.
I want Jonathan David to win.
Yeah.
All right, Sierra, let's hear it.
AC Milan and
I don't even know what the race is looking like in there.
Yeah, I gotta look at the race real quick.
All right,
actually.
let's let me fire that up.
Before I give an answer.
I'm gonna
Immobile is top right now. Ooh, Dusan Vlahovic, top scorer, Fiorentina striker. Yep, he's second. He has 8 goals.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Olivier Giroud. Psych. Edin Dzeko. Edin Dzeko. Edin Dzeko.
Giroud definitely. Giroud
Edin
best striker.
Dzeko, and I'm gonna take Napoli to win.
Okay,
Sorry, get shit on. La Liga.
it's gonna be Atletico. Top score Benzema.
All right, I'm taking Real Madrid and Benzema. Obviously, that's my dog. And then the Farmers League, the second coming of the Farmers League, Bundesliga. Bayern's gonna
We'll go
win
with
surely.
Eintracht Frankfurt. Marco Royce. No, it's gonna be Bayern Munich.
I want
It's
to
gonna be
see what the,
Bayern and Holland. No, Holland's actually out for like a long time. It's not gonna be Holland. It's gonna be Lewa, obviously. What a shit league, bro. It's like every year it's the same story.
Lewandowski.
Well, all right, so is that it? Oh, we
Yeah.
have to go. No, we're not done yet. We got to go Portuguese league.
All right. Let me look at the stats. Liga. Nos table. Let's go.
It's got to be Porto winning it all.
Oh
And
no.
Pedro Goncalves is winning.
I'm gonna take Sporting. Sporting. Dude, these teams are on rampages. Sporting and Porto. I mean, and Benfica too. Sporting and Porto are both 8 wins and two draws. They both have won their last 5. Benfica's 8 wins, 1
Still
draw,
not as
1
good as
loss.
AC Milan or Napoli in the league.
And for leading goal
Who
scorer,
the hell is that?
oof, I don't even know many of these players. I'm just gonna take. This guy's name is Midi Teremi. Great name. Midi's a great first name. Yeah.
Legend.
That
All right.
that should do it. Do you have anything else in specific you want to talk about?
Nope.
I know you got a blast soon, so if you guys made it this far in the video, drop a comment, subscribe, like the video, turn the notification bell on so when we post, you can see it. We're gonna be trying to post more. We've said it a few times, but Nick's season's officially over now, so he does have a little more free time. Follow the TikTok, follow the IG, and again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, drop a comment saying
Meaty.
Meaty. Let me
No. Actually, if you made it this far, say PSG Oil Club.
Oh, I like that. PSG Oil Club. I love that actually. All right, guys. Thank you. Peace out.
Peace.